Hey everybody, we're back, and this time we're going to talk about the video. You've probably seen this video because judging by the amount of views it's had on YouTube, most of you have probably already seen it, but if you haven't, the link is going to be above Chris Robertson's head. It's titled "Warning: What you were about to see may disturb you," and I know it disturbed me. It probably disturbed everybody at the Roundtable tonight, and it probably disturbed you too. It was a video that was sent to us. Chris, why don't you tell us the origins of this video?
So 2 days before I turned on my pipes and got that, a video came to me from someone who is a member of our page. They have a relative that lives next door to where that hydrant is. And they were actually already on their way. And they said, "Oh, you have to come. They're dredging the pipes right now. And, draining the plug." And the person came and got that video. They said it lasted for well over half an hour since they saw.
Disgusting.
And I felt bad because the city employees were trying to do their job, and she just was not taking no for an answer. She was getting that video.
Yeah.
So, I mean, as a citizen, I think that's fair.
Yeah.
And I understand
I
the
mean, they
city
can't
folks.
stop her.
No, they can't.
No.
Right. And they weren't rude, is what I was told, but she said I was determined and I'm getting it. So,
No.
I mean,
I am really concerned that the council was so adamant about not showing it.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it was a very
Times.
awkward
This
situation.
was the video that Councilman Cooper did
Wanted
want
to
played
Right.
during the council meeting that the mayor said no, he was ready to move on. And the sad thing about that is the council had an opportunity to address that video at the council meeting.
Yeah.
Instead, they decided to leave it to us.
So
Right.
we can show you what's
So-
happening.
Which is
Well, and I
fine,
had
yeah.
emailed it to Councilman Cooper through an email, and I said,
He
"This
tried.
is the situation." 3 times. He asked
He
3
tried
times.
to
He
get
asked
shown.
me clearly in my clip, "Do you want to see the video now or later?" I said, "Now."
Right.
I mean, what do you? That's the thing. That's exactly why we're upset. There's no transparency.
There's
None.
none.
It was
I
like,
didn't have-
we didn't want you to see this video, so we're not going to play it for you.
I just,
So we had to do it.
I just
Yeah.
don't understand their thought process, because giving us the opportunity to just put it out is...
It would make it look better if they addressed it and
Yeah.
said, "Don't
It's-
worry,
Right.
this is actually the awful chemical, not
You
awful.
know,
This is the beautiful chemicals that you are drinking, and we're going to tell you all of them. We're going to make sense of this." But nope, they didn't address it because they don't know what's in it.
I honestly believe that they saw the video themselves and didn't know what to say.
I
to it.
agree.
They were just like, "Whoa,
What do you say to
what do you
that?
say?" Exactly.
What do you say to that?
Yeah,
Exactly.
I mean, you see in my video, I mentioned I've seen videos and water that is blacker than my hair,
Yeah,
and I've got some dark hair, and that I mean,
that
that's
was it. I mean,
That's
well,
not-
that's one of
mud.
that's one of though. That's not.
And like I said, that's not resin.
No.
There
No.
may be resin in it, but there's other
Well, there's-
stuff.
yeah.
More
It's
stuff
definitely
now.
not consumable.
Right.
yeah. And the thing about that is, we did have a couple of people chime in one of the groups that we shared this video to, say that this is absolutely normal. That they're supposed to run out like that and then come clear. And like Chris said, this video went on for 25 minutes. Now, we cut it down because, watching a fire hydrant drain of its water for 25 more minutes is pretty boring, okay?
49 minutes.
So,
It was 49
we
minutes
cut
long.
it down, but literally, and, somebody had said that it was cracked open, it wasn't fully open. Obviously, that person did not watch the whole video because it was open on both sides. It was coming out looking like diarrhea. And it came out like that for a very long period of time. And I do have a follow-up video. We're filming, this is Thursday night we're filming. I will be posting that video tomorrow morning. This is a follow-up video to this. I did check to see in other municipalities and other places what the water looked like when they were doing valve flushing. And I can tell you firsthand, and you can go on YouTube and search it out yourself, nothing looks like that video.
No.
Not a thing. Not a thing.
Yeah,
Do
it's not
do your own
normal.
research. We want you to. We want to be transparent.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, it was disturbing on all levels. What did you think about the video, Chris?
Like I said, I think that the city has no clue what is in their water system. I don't know how many times did Chuck ask to play that video? 3
It was
times
3
at
times,
least.
yeah. And that's what he asked at the meeting. I know he asked prior to that as well.
Yeah, and I could tell that Dan ran that meeting. Obviously, he had to instruct the mayor to get his meeting under control, which is nothing new. But I do think that if a council member wants to present something to the public, that in order to be fully transparent, I feel they should have the right to do that. And
I agree.
No.
I
Yeah.
agree.
It's just crazy. They had such an opportunity to get in front of this, and they just chose not to.
You know, the thing that bothers me the most about the video is this. That's Indian Lake subdivision. That is not an old subdivision by far. So those pipes are not old pipes, okay? And even if they were old pipes, you know, to see diarrhea coming out of the pipe.
That you drink.
I mean, it looks like diarrhea. To see that coming out of the pipe for such a long period of time is indicative of a bigger issue to me. Even if they hadn't flushed that valve in a very long time, okay, it should never ever come out looking like that. It's just horrible.
Well, and we know that it's been flushed recently because they did ice pigging in that whole area. So we know these areas have already been cleaned. So it didn't take very long for it to get that way, which is very scary.
Yeah, and that's not even one of the worst our neighborhood, because Spewed Lakes is probably the worst.
Yeah.
I would hate to see what it looks like out of our neighborhood.
Yeah.
I couldn't even imagine, because ours is the first one.
Yeah,
They probably check our driveways to make sure our cars are gone when they start.
Because ours is pretty well. I think one of the first ones. I think that they said it started in our neighborhood.
And stay tuned for our next video because we are going to talk about possible solutions in the next one. Watch for that.